Let's talk about digital currency, the thing everyone's suddenly obsessed with, even if most of us still don't really get it. One day, cash was king. The next, everyone's talking blockchain, mining, and hodling, as if invisible internet pogs are the new gold. The rush to understand digital money has turned us all into code archaeologists, digging through forums and history, desperate not to be left behind. Because money is changing fast, and if you want to keep up, or just buy a sandwich in 2030, you'd better start learning now. Before digital coins, there was cash, tangible, simple, and trusted for centuries. You handed over a coin, got a loaf of bread, no passwords, no Wi-Fi, just value you could hold. Then came credit cards, and suddenly, your money was just a number in a bank's computer. Cryptographers built the digital fortress that let us trust these invisible transactions. By the time the internet took off, we were already moving numbers on screens, comfortable with money we couldn't see. We'd accepted invisible value, setting the stage for something even stranger. All that was left was for someone to suggest we could fly. Before Bitcoin, cypherpunks dreamed of digital cash, anonymous, untraceable, and free from central control. DigiCash, led by David Chaum, almost made it, but the world wasn't ready. Other projects like BitGold and B-Money laid the groundwork, solving problems like digital scarcity and decentralization. Then, in 2008, Satoshi Nakamoto published the Bitcoin white paper, combining these ideas with a new invention, the blockchain. This was the Big Bang. Digital money that didn't need banks or governments. Suddenly the impossible was real. The ghost in the machine had a body. Bitcoin's early days were awkward, mined by hobbyists, traded for pizza, and quickly gaining a sketchy reputation on the dark web. Media painted it as criminal money, and wild price swings made it a digital casino. Speculators piled in, chasing riches, while the technology quietly proved itself. Through hacks, scams, and chaos, the Bitcoin network never broke. The code was resilient, trust shifted from people to math. "In code we trust" became the new motto. Slowly, a growing crowd started to believe this weird internet money might actually last. The revolution was underway. Not so long ago, buying Bitcoin meant venturing into the wild west of the internet, sketchy websites, confusing interfaces, and a constant fear of scams. But then, everything changed. Bitcoin cleaned up its act with the arrival of user-friendly apps like Coinbase, which made the process as simple as downloading an app and verifying your identity. Suddenly, crypto wasn't just for tech geeks or risk-takers anymore. It was for anyone with a smartphone and a few spare dollars to invest. These new platforms opened the doors wide, making crypto accessible to everyone with a smartphone. Regular people, students, parents, retirees joined in, curious about this new digital frontier. Crypto conversations moved from obscure online forums to everyday places, coffee shops, family dinners, and even office break rooms. It was no longer a secret club, it was becoming mainstream. The media took notice. Headlines shifted from stories about hackers and black markets to tales of investment opportunities and technological innovation. News anchors debated Bitcoin's future on primetime TV, and financial experts started including crypto in their market analyses. The narrative was changing and so was public perception. Then the big players arrived. Major companies like Tesla and PayPal jumped in, announcing support for cryptocurrencies and even adding them to their balance sheets. Suddenly, crypto wasn't just a fringe experiment, it was a serious asset class, with the backing of some of the world's most influential brands. Bitcoin ATMs began popping up in convenience stores and shopping malls, making it possible to buy or sell crypto with just a few taps. These machines brought digital currency into the physical world, bridging the gap between online assets and everyday cash. Payment processors followed suit, letting merchants accept crypto without worrying about price swings or technical headaches. Now, small businesses and big retailers alike could offer crypto as a payment option, expanding the possibilities for both buyers and sellers. The dream of buying a coffee with digital coins became a reality, at least in theory. In some trendy cafes, you could pay for your latte with Bitcoin just like you would with a credit card or cash. It was a glimpse into a future where digital money could be as common as paper bills. Of course, most people still use crypto as an investment, watching their portfolios rise and fall with the market's wild swings. For many, it's a way to diversify, to speculate, or simply to be part of something new and exciting. But behind the scenes, the infrastructure is quietly growing. Secure wallets, robust exchanges, and powerful networks are being built to support this new financial ecosystem. The technology is evolving, making crypto safer and more reliable than ever before. The bridge between digital and real-world money is being built, brick by digital brick. Every day, new tools and services are connecting the old world of cash and cards with the new world of blockchain and tokens. And it's getting stronger every day, bringing us closer to a world where digital currency is just another part of daily life. Digital currencies have fundamentally transformed the way we interact with money, invest, and even perceive value itself. In just a few short years, what once seemed like a futuristic concept has become a part of daily life for millions. The rise of digital coins has not only changed how we pay for things, but also how we save, plan, and dream about our financial futures. Suddenly, the world of finance feels more dynamic, more accessible, and more unpredictable than ever before. For many people, cryptocurrencies feel far more approachable than traditional finance. The markets never close, they're open 24/7, allowing anyone to trade or check prices at any hour. Advice, tips, and even jokes about crypto are just a click away, shared instantly on social media platforms and messaging apps. This constant stream of information and community support has made investing feel less intimidating, especially for younger generations who grew up online. The result? A brand new kind of investor has emerged, one who learns from YouTube videos, Reddit threads, and Twitter spaces, instead of relying solely on Wall Street experts. These digital natives are self-taught, resourceful, and unafraid to experiment with new financial tools. They crowdsource knowledge, share strategies, and celebrate wins or commiserate losses together in real time. The fast-paced, often chaotic nature of the crypto world has forced people to get financially literate. Fast. Suddenly, terms like blockchain, decentralization, and market cap are part of everyday conversations. People who never cared about finance before are now reading white papers, tracking market trends, and debating the future of money with friends and strangers alike. Programmable money, like Ethereum's smart contracts, is automating deals and payments in ways banks never could. These digital agreements execute themselves when certain conditions are met, removing the need for middlemen and making transactions faster and more transparent. From buying art to renting apartments, smart contracts are quietly reshaping how we do business. Bitcoin's fixed supply has sparked passionate debates about inflation, scarcity, and the very nature of money itself. Some see it as digital gold, a hedge against economic uncertainty. Others worry about volatility and environmental impact, but no matter where you stand, it's clear that Bitcoin and other digital coins have forced us to rethink what gives money its value. Love it or hate it, digital currency has made money interesting again. Conferences, meetups, and online forums buzz with excitement and debate. People from all walks of life are getting involved, from tech enthusiasts to artists, entrepreneurs to everyday savers. The conversation about money is more vibrant and more global than ever before. In the end, digital coins have done more than just change how we spend or invest. They've challenged us to question what value really means. As we navigate this new landscape, we're all being asked to think more deeply about our relationship with money, technology, and the future we want to build. What's next? For decades, we've dreamed of a future filled with flying cars zipping through neon-lit skies, robot butlers serving breakfast, and cities that never sleep. But while some of those sci-fi fantasies are still on the horizon, one revolution is already here, reshaping the very foundation of our daily lives: digital money. Around the world, governments are racing to launch their own digital currencies, known as central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs. These new forms of money promise lightning-fast transactions and unprecedented efficiency, giving central banks more control over the flow of cash. But with this power comes a new set of questions. How much privacy will we have? Who gets to decide how our money moves? The future of finance is shaping up to be a dramatic clash. On one side, decentralized cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum, built on open networks and community trust. On the other, government-backed digital dollars designed for stability and oversight. It's a battle between freedom and regulation, innovation and tradition. Will these two worlds find a way to coexist peacefully, each serving different needs? Or will they compete fiercely for dominance, forcing us to choose sides? Some even wonder if a merger is possible, blending the best of both systems into something entirely new. The truth is, no one knows for sure. But one thing is certain: the stakes have never been higher. The outcome could reshape economies, shift global power, and redefine what it means to trust in money. Meanwhile, Blockchain technology is spawning entirely new industries. NFTs are changing how we think about art and ownership, while DeFi, decentralized finance, is reinventing lending, borrowing, and investing, all without traditional banks. Every day, people are discovering new ways to own, lend, and trade, often with just a few taps on their phones. The barriers to entry are falling, and the possibilities seem endless. Multi-billion-dollar industries are being built in real time, as money flows faster and farther than ever before. The pace of change is dizzying, and the numbers are staggering. The genie's out of the bottle. There's no putting it back. Digital money has escaped the confines of theory and become a living, breathing part of our world. Whether you're buying coffee with your phone or sending money across continents in seconds, digital money is here to stay. It's woven into the fabric of our daily lives. Our relationship with money has changed forever. We're more connected, more empowered, and more vulnerable than ever before. The journey from fringe idea to mainstream force is just beginning. What started as a wild experiment is now shaping the future of commerce, culture, and community. Buckle up, the ride isn't over yet. The next chapter of money is being written right now, and it promises to be more thrilling, unpredictable, and transformative than anything we've seen before.